try to do good. You lead with your heart. Yet life keeps throwing its toughest curveballs your way. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. This video isn't about wallowing in hardship. It's about understanding the unique path good souls walk and equipping you with insights to not just survive, but thrive through adversity. Stay tuned to unlock the hidden strength within your struggles, because the truth is, life tests good people differently. When your heart beats with honesty and kindness, the world doesn't always reward you. Sometimes it breaks you. But those breaks, those cracks, they're not your ending. They're where your light is supposed to shine through. You see, good souls walk a path few can handle. They love deeply, they care genuinely, and they give even when they have little left to offer. And that's why life challenges them so brutally, not to destroy them, but to forge them into something unshakable. Most people don't understand this. They think if you do good, good things should automatically follow. But the reality is harsher. When you walk through life with an open heart, you attract both light and darkness. You'll help people who later hurt you. You'll stand up for others who disappear when you need them most. You'll give your best and still watch everything fall apart. And in those moments, you'll question everything. You'll ask, why do I even bother being good? But the universe doesn't test the weak. It refines the strong. Every storm that comes your way is not punishment. It's preparation. It's carving you into someone who can stand firm when others collapse. I've seen it countless times. The kindest people are often the ones who cry in silence. They carry 1,000 wounds behind their smiles. They help others heal while secretly bleeding themselves. They forgive when others would hate. They stand tall when their hearts are breaking. And because they give so much of themselves, life keeps testing their limits, as if to see just how much they can endure before they break. But here's the truth. They don't break. They bend, they fall, they shatter for a while, but they rebuild, stronger, wiser, quieter. Good souls learn the art of silent power. They realize that real strength doesn't scream, it endures. Think about it. Fire doesn't choose to burn gold, and straw the same way. Gold must go through higher heat because it's worth more. That's what happens to you. Life turns up the heat because it knows what's inside you. If you were ordinary, you'd get an ordinary life. But because your heart holds something rare, empathy, truth, loyalty, your battles are harder. It's like the world senses your potential and decides to test every inch of it. You'll face betrayal, rejection, loss, and doubt. You'll walk through nights so dark, you'll forget what light even looks like. But deep down, something will keep pushing you forward. That quiet voice that says, "Don't give up yet." That's your soul reminding you who you are. Every time someone betrays you, you learn who deserves your loyalty. Every time life knocks you down, you learn how to rise without applause. Every rejection teaches you to value your own worth instead of begging for validation. That's how good souls evolve, not by avoiding pain, but by transforming it. Pain becomes the teacher. Loneliness becomes the training ground, and failure becomes the raw material from which resilience is built. The world may think you're soft because you're kind, but what they don't see is the fire you've walked through to remain that way. It takes far more courage to stay gentle in a cruel world than to become bitter. But here's the part most people miss. Being good doesn't mean being weak. It doesn't mean letting others walk over you. True goodness has boundaries. It knows when to walk away. It knows that not every battle deserves your energy. You can have a kind heart and still carry the spirit of a warrior. You can be compassionate and still fierce, because the world doesn't need naive kindness. It needs strength with empathy. So when life throws its punches, when people misunderstand your intentions or twist your kindness, don't shrink. Stand tall. Remember, your heart is your armor, not your weakness. And I know sometimes it feels like it's all too much. You wonder if maybe you care too deeply, if maybe life would be easier if you stopped trying. But that's the trick. Life wants to see if you'll abandon your light to escape the pain. Don't. The pain is temporary. Your essence is eternal. You were built to endure what others can't. Every scar you carry tells a story of someone who kept going when it would have been easier to stop. And that's what makes good souls different. They don't quit when the world gets dark. They become the light that others follow. So the next time you ask, "Why me?" remember this. You were chosen for the hard road because you can handle it, because your heart, though bruised and weary, has the power to rebuild not only itself, but others too. The world tests its best soldiers in silence. And if you're facing your toughest battle right now, it's not a curse, it's confirmation. It means you're built for something greater. You were never meant to live an easy story. You were meant to live a meaningful one. So wear your scars proudly. Carry your kindness like a sword. And when life comes for you again, as it will, you won't just survive. You'll rise, not bitter, not broken, but unstoppable.